Welcome to the 7th edition of the Canyonside Chats of the Democratic Caucus here in the Senate. I'm Dave Bradley. I'm the Democratic leader in the Senate, and I am joined today by Senator Juan Mendez, who represents Tempe and parts of Mesa and Phoenix. So welcome, Senator Mendez.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Since this session began, you've been having lunch discussions every Tuesday for legislators and staff. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah, it's been a little ritual of ours since I've been in the Senate. Started it in the House really, but it's just a way for us to bring members together. I feel like sometimes I could go the whole week with only hearing people talk on the floor and never seeing them ever again.
Sure.
Everyone's schedules are so busy. So if I can find the right food, bring everybody together. Right. Have an interesting topic. We have a little conversation.
Yeah, you do have the best food in this. Yeah, I must say.
Food is key.
So, what do you call this group, or how do you?
Well, so it's our secular studies.
All right, and so what is that about? Secular Coalition?
We work together with the Secular Coalition. So they came to me and we're looking for a way to make sure that we were getting to know each other. They on their own are trying to lobby the different members, but they feel like we needed a space to have discussion. And so, I feel like there's like a couple of Bible studies that happen in the House and the Senate. And so this was our way to have a more inclusive, humanist approach to the same idea, right? And it's bringing people together to have a conversation and make sure everyone's on the same kind of page. And so we took inspiration from that and wanted to have a more open, lunch meeting.
What are some of the groups that you've had?
A diverse group of people every session. But just this last year, we've had scientists come in and talk to us about global warming. We've had people from the 1 in 10 organization come and talk to us about LGBTQ issues in schools and bullying. Anything really to spark a conversation. We like to have not just like a safe space, but a brave space, so that people can say things that they are afraid to ask or afraid to say out in other forums, and this lets people have a discussion where we're not we don't jump on somebody just for having a weird view. We help them work it through.
Who's been attending some of your lunches?
So that's part of our key. One of the things we're really proud of. We've gone out of our way to make it open to everybody, and without naming names, I don't want to get anybody out there. But we've had a really good attendance with Republicans. We've gotten a lot of Republicans to come to our lunches. They feel like it's a welcoming space, and like I was saying, we don't jump on them as soon as they say something that might be inflammatory to us. We let them talk it through so that we can understand where they're coming from. Because if this would have just been a discussion on the floor, and somebody got up and said something I wouldn't have agreed with, I would have jumped on them right away, and it would have been like a back and forth debate, and we wouldn't have learned anything from each other.
So you've been having them 2 years, 3 years now?
Yeah.
And do you plan to continue them, you think?
I'm gonna keep doing them as long as people keep coming. No one's complained about the food so far.
Right.
So.
You have the best food in town, like I said. We really enjoy. At least I always enjoy coming when I can. So. Anyway, thank you, Senator Mendez, for updating us on that, and look forward to our next edition of Canyonside Chats.
Thanks for letting me share.